Every day, ships and planes leave Europe loaded with goods destined for foreign markets. They bring back a range of products for us to enjoy. When global markets are open and fair, it's a win-win for all. But in practice, trade doesn't always run so smoothly. Let's imagine the family-owned business Toys Forest, an Austrian producer. They are a success story, with innovative toys with new lines and growing sales. Then, toys at very cheap prices produced outside the EU started arriving on the market. But the prices of the imported toys were too low to be based on a real competitive advantage. In fact, they couldn't even cover production costs. Toys Forest suspected price dumping caused by market distortions or subsidies. Toys Forest struggled to compete. Despite dropping their prices, they simply couldn't match the imports. There are two possible endings. Either Toys Forest goes out of business, 250 people lose their jobs, a whole host of subcontractors and local businesses also suffer, or they ask the EU to become involved. The EU discovered dumping caused by distortions and subsidies in the country of the competitors' toys. This was why the imported toys were so cheap. To tackle the problem, the EU imposed import duties on the imported toys, so that imports to the EU continued at a fair price and Toys Forest could compete again. This is trade defence, designed to ensure that markets work on the basis of real competitive advantage. Opening up global markets and addressing trade distortions are two sides of the same coin. To restore fair competition, the EU counteracts trade distortions that unfairly harm EU business and jobs. But we apply them moderately. They affect less than 0.5% of the EU's total imports. The EU conducts thorough investigations and applies the rules fairly. It's the only World Trade Organization member that assesses all parties' interests systematically. Yes, it's good to be open to trade. But it's important to ensure that everyone plays by the same rules. So you see, Europe stands up for free and fair trade.